So I've been subpoenaed. The Calgary police have reached out to me and summoned me to meet them to collect the subpoena. They wanted to come to my home, but I said, no, that's not going to happen again. I'm going to meet you to pick up this subpoena. Now, most people would be terrified if they got a subpoena from the police, and it's a little bit scary, but I'm actually excited for this one because I have a hunch of what it is. Now, you'll see in a second why that is, why I'm excited to get a subpoena, and I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with a predator from Langley. So I'm just about there where I'm meeting them. I'm gonna get out, grab the subpoena, and then I'll read it to you. So I'm here. I'm going to meet the police and collect a subpoena. I'm gonna leave my mic on. You can see it right here. I'm gonna leave the camera in the car though, and I'm gonna go get subpoenaed.
Sorry for the delay, the paperwork was a bit different than normal.
Okay.
Anyway, there's the subpoena, there's your driving license, and there's some notes on the back for you.
Sure, okay, thank you.
Okay, sir.
Have a great day.
You as well.
I have officially been subpoenaed for the first time in my life. It was exciting, and I'm very excited to explain to you what it is about. I was worried it could have been a whole host of things because it's not out of the question for Justin Trudeau in his Canada these days for journalists to be subpoenaed. But this is my first time, and it was actually for a good reason. It is because I am being summoned by a judge in the Provincial Court of British Columbia to come and testify against Jonathan Yaniv for the charge of assault. You probably know who Jonathan Yaniv is. He is a local predator in Langley, British Columbia. He is an absolute disgrace of a person. He is someone who abuses the court system. He is someone who abuses human rights tribunals, bringing immigrant women to these tribunals, these phony pseudo courts, to attack them for not wanting to wax his male genitalia. It was this huge story back a couple of years ago, and Jonathan Yaniv has never been really brought to justice. He's someone who is a violent offender, not just this assault against me. He carries with him prohibited weapons. He was charged with 2 counts of possessing prohibited weapons. He's also been charged with assault against me, and there is a lot of things that he should be charged with that he's managed to wiggle out of. I am beyond excited. I'm thrilled to be able to go to British Columbia to testify against this predator. Jonathan Yaniv needs to be found guilty for assault. It's plain as day. You can watch the video right now of him assaulting me.
Yaniv, will you be pleading guilty? What?
Go.
No,
Go.
don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Hey!
Stop!
Go away from me! Get away from me!
You stay away from me. I'm backing up.
Then go! Don't follow me!
Are you pleading guilty to your criminal case?
Jonathan Yaniv is guilty. He deserves to be behind bars. Jonathan Yaniv is a menace in the community. Not only does he obsessively predate on young girls, he also is a predator to firefighters. There's this strange bit of news that just broke after Jonathan Yaniv posted his own L, as a lot of people have been doing lately. He self-owned, if you will, because he's been calling the fire department in Langley dozens of times to lift him out of the bathroom because he is so morbidly obese. And when the firefighters come to lift him out of the bathtub, well, he, according to the lawyers of the fire department, acts in very lewd and sexually suggestive manners. That's totally par for the course for Jonathan Yaniv. These are adults, but it could just as well be children when it comes to Jonathan Yaniv. So, back to the story. I am going to go to British Columbia. According to this judge who has commanded me to appear on the 19th day of February to give evidence concerning the charge of assault. Now, I'll post the document online with a few personal bits redacted, and you'll be able to see it. If you want to help us out with this, because I have a bunch of lawyers helping me with this, whether it's the criminal case against Yaniv, we're also suing him in civil court for this very same assault. If you want to help us with that, if you've seen the damage that Jonathan Yaniv has done to this world, to kids, to firefighters, to the people who live near him, to journalists, please go to yanivtrial.com and check it out if you want to help us out with the cost of our lawyers that we are using to grill Yaniv in court. Please help us out if you can. For now, I'll close this report in Calgary, and I'll see you in British Columbia. For Rebel News, I'm Keean Bexte. Thank you so much for tuning into our coverage here at Rebel News. If you've seen the damage that Yaniv has done to this world, you'll understand why we are suing him in civil court. It's not just because of the assault, it is because he is a terrible person. If you can, please go to yanivtrial.com and help us out.